What's up, everyone? Let me know if you can hear me. Mic check. You guys know we always have some trouble with the mics. Welcome, welcome. March Madness is finally here, guys. We had a lot of debate we did the UCLA or Yukon #1 overall seed. We had a lot of debate going on in the comments. So, it'll be revealed here. And I know the stream will lag in the sense that, like, you might see the selection come up and then we'll talk about it. We're not behind on it. I think it's just the stream outputting to YouTube. That's why it's a little bit behind. It's your last chance to claim who you guys think is going to be the #1 overall seed. Put in the chat, Yukon or UCLA. We were split. I mean, I was surprised. In our last video, the comments were very split. Half UCLA, half Yukon. Yeah. This is a live reaction. If you're tuning in, it's a live reaction. We cannot stream the selection show. That's copyright. That is copyright. So if you guys are here trying to look for the selection show, this is just our live reaction to it. I'm watching it here. And we'll just have a discourse. Let's go. All right, come on. Let's get with the women now. I'm over this men's bracketology. All right. We're starting. Bets. Go Bets. Hey, so I'm guessing you have UCLA overall #1? I don't know. Let's see. This is going to be interesting. Drum roll. Drum roll. All right, UCLA. We have a vote for UCLA's #1 overall seed in the chat. It is that time, Mr. Johnny. Let's get it. I'm from Los Angeles. Makes sense. Hey, UCLA is tough. Either way, I think whoever gets between UCLA and Yukon is well deserved. So, I'm just curious. I'm curious to see who their #2 seeds are. And I'm also excited about the SAC Regional because we're going to the SAC Regional. Me, Brooke, Megan, we're all going. So I'm excited to see who we're going to be able to see. All right, let's get this started. All right, we have 2 Yukons. 2 votes for Yukon first overall. Let's see. Let's see right here. In just a bit. Let's get right to it. Yukon UCLA final would be tough. That'd be a good final. Oh, they got a full panel tonight. Okay. All right, any other votes? UCLA or Yukon #1 overall seed? What conference will get the most teams in? I think it's projected Big Ten is right now. We got one vote, I think, for UCLA, 2 votes for Yukon. I think either way, it's deserving for either. Yes, a lot of good seniors. They're talking about all the seniors this year.
It's good to be back with our women's basketball family. And over the 365 days of the last
We have SEC sending the most teams. That's the prediction. I know when they were doing bracketology throughout the week, I think Big Ten had the lead right now. But we'll see.
Texas, UCLA, those are teams with new additions that have improved.
I'm interested always as an analyst, each team's individual path.
If you guys are joining, last time to make a comment, is it Yukon first overall or UCLA first overall seed? I'd give UCLA the 1 seed, but they won't, I bet. Yeah, I really don't see UCLA getting the number 1 overall seed either, but we'll see. Oh, here we go. Let's hear it.
Conference championships certainly added a dramatic effect as we look forward to the
Okay, just kidding.
to where teams will land tonight. We're moments away from knowing the 68 teams that still have.
Dang, they're really dragging this out, huh?
Before that, the tournament goes through Fort Worth and Sacramento for regionals, and the last
Sacktown.
Arizona, the semis, April 3rd on ESPN.
I feel like when we're watching the men's selection show before this, they got right into the bracket.
And we begin finding out those matchups right now.
All right, let's see it. There we go, Yukon. It's official. Yukon number 1 overall seed.
All consecutive, of course. Today, what stands out to you about what Yukon was able to do this season? Yukon women's basketball is not simply
I'm not surprised.
standard. They're led by the sharpest shooter in
Who is going to beat Yukon? I know we have a UCLA fan here. Any other? I mean, Yukon's pretty tough.
They've steamrolled average margin of victory 38 points per game. They will be taking
Okay,
on
Yukon number 1 overall seed.
a road
Fort Worth.
matchup, their 3rd NCAA tournament appearance, and look at them.
All right.
They're in San Antonio. They got the cheerleaders there. They're excited.
UTSA will be going against Yukon.
The number 1 overall seed in Yukon. That's huge. 58 points per game this season. They're giving their opponents 58 points per game.
I'm curious to see who's the number 2 seed for Yukon.
All right, let's look at the 8th seed here.
Mike said SC. I'm just joshing.
Cyclones, Rebecca.
Iowa State. They're not going to be going to SAC. Iowa State in the Fort Worth Regional. Boo. I kind of want to see Iowa State in SAC Regional. Good luck, fam. UTSA, good luck, fam. That's crazy. All right, who's Iowa State playing? Syracuse? That's a good matchup. Just off the rip, who would you guys choose? We're not thinking too hard about it. Iowa State or Syracuse in that first round? Because we got to make brackets. If you guys haven't already joined the Brookes Bench group, join the link. There's a link for the March Madness bracket challenge. Join our link.
The North Carolina Tar Heels, they're 33rd in
Okay, UNC.
appearance. They're excited. They got their pom-poms waving. I feel like they kind of expected this one. And they'll be taking on
Who they've taken on?
in Western Illinois
Okay, UNC versus Western Illinois.
since 2017. So
Okay, we have one person saying they take Iowa State, one person saying Syracuse. Okay, pretty split. I feel like that's a hard decision.
that's energy right there.
I feel like that is a hard decision. That is going to be a bracket buster for a lot of people right there. If you guys haven't already, make sure to join the March Madness bracket tournament challenge. Link in our description. I like to compete. We all like to compete. Maryland? Oh, we're not going to see Maryland either. Oh, Maryland in the Fort Worth Regional. Megan is a Maryland fan. We won't be able to see them in SAC, so that is a bummer. Who's Maryland playing? Yeah, it's a 12 seed. Let's see. Murray State. Meg, you guys should get that one. Well, in this little regional, I know half of it. Iowa State, Syracuse, that's a bracket buster. Terps flexing the trophies for real. Y'all see all the trophies y'all lined up? Hey, I'm kind of bummed though, Maryland. We won't get to see Maryland play. I have Maryland in Sweet 16. Okay, Brandon. Okay, who's UConn's 3 seed?
The Ohio State Buckeyes.
No!
NCAA tournament appearance.
They're not leaving any good teams for SAC Regional. Oh, I really wanted to see Ohio State in SAC.
A 14 seed and Howard.
Dang.
For their
Howard
second NCAA tournament appearance.
versus Ohio State there.
Men's and women's for completing a MEAC.
Man. Okay, I really need to know who this 2 seed is on this side for real.
MEAC Player of the Year and Tournament MVP.
Dang, I'm bummed about the Ohio State.
So many people at this desk feel old today. 92, she wasn't even born in the morning.
I feel like the bracketology's been pretty off. These predictions that they had.
All right, the 6th seed.
Notre Dame, and we don't get to see Notre Dame. Fort Worth is stacked.
What stands out to you?
Fort Worth is hecka stacked.
Finished the season strong. Hannah Hidalgo right there is a big reason why. ACC Player of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year. She gets after it.
Hey, Mike said you aren't missing much watching Maryland. Since we're missing Maryland.
Charlie, that was
Fairfield. Notre Dame versus Fairfield. Okay. Dang, we're gonna miss out on Ohio State and Notre Dame. Yeah, they better have saved some good teams for
they're excited about. Wow, they got the whole gym filled.
SAC. That's crazy.
Fairfield, they led the nation 11 3-point makes.
Ooh, I think number 2 seed will be Duke or LSU. Okay, that's tough.
They got their trophies there too. 11.
Road trip. Vanderbilt is the number 2 seed. Ooh. Oh, someone got their wish. Someone said, I hope it's Vanderbilt.
They look like they're but Andrea, they had a great season.
This is a dangerous Vanderbilt.
Dang, that's going to be good. I like it.
Not been paying attention to SEC.
I like it.
Michaela Blakes leads the nation.
Well, but then I don't get to see Vanderbilt and SAC. That sucks. Okay. Notre Dame could definitely get upset if Hot Dog has a bad game. We've seen it. We've seen it all season. They didn't save any good teams for SAC. Amen. I know. I'm kind of bummed.
All 3 appearances have come under
This sucks. Do any of you think Fairfield can get upset by Notre Dame? Anyone else? Anyone else? Oh yeah, SC will get LSU. You're right. That's messed up. I hate when they do that. Illinois, okay. Illinois versus who? Every 7-10 matchup in a bracket, I feel like always flip-flops every year. Colorado, see? Who are you guys choosing? Illinois or Colorado in your bracket? I could see Colorado beating Illinois. That's going to be another bracket buster right there. That is going to be another bracket buster.
Yukon, the number 1 overall.
Oh, yeah. Strong versus Blakes for Player of the Year.
As a whole, what stands out to you today?
A potential collision course of probably the most pristine and efficient
Wow.
Yukon dominating.
Man, that's a stacked lineup. Just that one regional. That first regional is stacked. That's nice.
Allow the world to understand her game, leads the nation in scoring. So to see
I'm taking Colorado. I know. I like that. I like it.
that could be cool.
Illinois over Colorado. We've been split.
You're talking about that.
Every bracket buster question I've asked so far has been split between the 2 teams. Those 2 games are going to be bracket busters for everyone.
So that'll be fun to potentially watch.
Potentially, and the 2 best sophomores.
Okay, so the top 4 seeds, Regional 1, Yukon, Vanderbilt, Ohio State, UNC.
Strong as the best
That's
player in the
tough.
country, Michaela Blake's probably the most important.
You guys are going to get your money worth in Fort Worth, Texas if you're going.
For national player.
Those are some good teams to watch. That's going to be a fun regional.
Notre Dame, Vanderbilt, Hannah Hidalgo, Michaela Blakes, that one-on-one match.
Man, and Notre Dame. I mean, I personally like watching Hannah Hidalgo. So, and they get Notre Dame in that bracket.
Sacramento 1.
SAC 1. Let's see who we got, guys. Let's see who I'm going to go watch. Obviously, UCLA. We knew that. We knew that. Let's see who else. We gotta pull some teams here for SAC.
UCLA going in a tough Big Ten
8, 9, and 7, 10s are hard to predict. I agree. Those are the hardest ones in the bracket challenge. Speaking of bracket challenge, if you guys have not joined, join in the link in our description to join our women's bracket challenge. Cal Baptist. Good for y'all. Mike B said that's a brutal bracket for number 1 overall seed. I agree because I liked all those teams in that regional. I thought they've all been having a good season, especially towards the end of the season. 8 seed. Oklahoma State.
Cowgirls are
Versus who? Man, I gotta watch Oklahoma State. Okay.
the last 4 seasons.
Who's 9?
Wow. It's like a
9 seed. 9 seed. Who's the 9 seed? Let's see. Cowgirls versus Princeton.
for their 13th NCAA tournament appearance.
You guys,
Ivy League team.
I would rather watch the other 8-9 matchup. Okay. But still, Princeton might be Oklahoma State. That's another bracket buster. Who you guys picking? Oklahoma State or Princeton?
Let's go to the 4 seed.
4 seed. Who's our Minnesota is our 4 seed? Dude, this Sorry, if you guys are Minnesota fans, that's fine. But Minnesota? Okay. Can we get a good team in SAC? Can we get a good team in SAC? Oh wait, well this is a 13 seed. Let's see who it is first.
And they'll be taking on Green Bay Phoenix.
Green Bay. Okay. Well, I know we won't see potentially all these teams, right? But our 4th seed being Minnesota, I mean, I didn't really watch Minnesota all season, so that's kind of a bummer.
Happy to see it. I'm sure it's very
Okay, who's the 5 seed? We have Princeton over Princeton.
Green Bay.
We got a lot of Princetons over Oklahoma State.
Here. That goes to the
A
Ole
lot of Princetons over Oklahoma State.
22nd NCAA tournament appearance. We see Coach Hill there front and center.
Ole Miss! I'll take Ole Miss. I like Ole Miss. I want to see Ole Miss. That's nice. Eric, yeah, Megan is tore up about Maryland being in Yukon's bracket. That's tough. Okay, we got at least Ole Miss that I'll gladly watch in SAC. Where's Gonzaga? Okay,
NCAA tournament appearance. But they
not horrible,
of the last
not horrible.
9.
But Minnesota, yeah,
Let's go to the 3 seed.
Minnesota. This is
Duke Blue Devils
is the 3 seed.
and their head coach Carol Lawson
Oh, they got.
are making their
They're supposed to be the 2 seed. Oh,
out to you about what the Blue
I'll see Duke. I'll watch Duke.
What a story. From 3-6 to ACC.
Is anyone else surprised Duke is the 3 seed? Because I'm pretty sure they're projected a 2 seed.
They could offensive rebound, and they probably feel like they should.
Okay, then who's UCLA's 2 seed?
Probably
Okay, now I'm intrigued.
ever NCAA.
I am intrigued about the 2 seed now.
They had 27 wins this season. That's the most since transitioning to D1 in 91-92, and the most at any
Good,
level
congratulations, Charleston.
games in D2.
Good for you guys.
98-99. I wasn't born then.
Yeah, I agree, Mike. I thought Duke would be 2 seed. Look, I think we're all shocked that Duke is a 3 seed. And they won the ACC. Yes, you're right, Johnny. They won the ACC too. That's tough.
In this region, that is the
Baylor Bears. I get to go see Talia Scott.
overall.
Little Page Bugs. I'm here for it. I'll watch them.
This year.
We had Talia Scott on our show, and she told us that she doesn't feel like they're getting enough
Okay.
respect. They now have an opportunity to prove it here in the tournament.
All right, they'll be taking on the 11th seed.
Who's the 11th seed?
Nebraska, Richmond, who
No, who?
are making their
Nebraska. Oh, Nebraska Richmond. Okay.
4 in the last 5 years.
Okay, that's going to be a tough first 4. I'm actually excited for that matchup. Nebraska versus Richmond. I like that.
That's your 6-11 matchup. All right, the 2 seed
Okay, I like that.
in this region.
Let's see it.
That is the
LSU. They gave UCLA LSU. Oh, that's messed up.
Offensively led the nation in points per game at 95.
No, I'm excited to see LSU in person. That's crazy. But that's UCLA's number 2 seed. That's tough. That's tough.
so dangerous. They also had 14 100-point games, second most in D1 history.
Oh man. Okay, LSU will play Jacksonville.
For their second
Ooh. Okay, LSU, UCLA in the same regional in SAC. Okay, that's tough.
number 7 overall.
That's tough.
That is Texas Tech, the Lady Raiders.
Texas Tech. Okay, 7. But who do they get to play in their 10 seed?
Appearance. They look like they're on a little bit of a delay, but they are excited about making this one. They won a national title in 1993.
Which one's a possible upset?
Make it this year.
What was the upset we're thinking?
This region, that is the Villanova Wildcats.
Villanova versus Texas Tech. Interesting.
Since their Sweet 16 appearance
I don't know how I feel about that one.
20.
Do you guys have Villanova upsetting Texas Tech? I don't know.
All right, let's take a look at the full bracket that we
Man, okay. They made it up with Ole Miss, LSU in that bracket.
When you look at this
Baylor. I like watching Baylor.
region, Andrea, what stands out to you?
Yeah, looking at it, obviously we have a couple of regions to go, but as I look at
LSU
this
can
one,
beat
this
UCLA.
might be the
Hey,
chip
we'll
on
see.
your shoulder region. When you talk about a UCLA team,
But this
that means
is
they have a good reason to be the number
LSU,
one
UCLA,
overall
Elite Eight.
seed.
Yep.
LSU, former national
Nebraska
champion,
to the
current
Sweet
team,
16
current
Cornhuskers.
tournament champion.
I'm not gonna lie that matchup of Richmond or Nebraska versus Baylor, I am kind of concerned about for Baylor. My concerns for Baylor have been high. So regional, we have UCLA, LSU, Duke, Minnesota. The Minnesota is killing me. I wish the number 4 was someone else for it to been pretty cool. Regional. Baylor isn't going in with any momentum though. Exactly. That's why I'm concerned for Baylor. I am concerned.
And I see UCLA and then a strong 2-seed in LSU, a strong 3-seed in Duke.
That's what I'm saying. I think they stacked in this regional. Like Duke was supposed to be a 2 seed, so now UCLA has to go against 2 potential 2 seeds. Like that right there. That's kind of tough, no? In my opinion. Villanova, we got Villanova. We have a Villanova upset over Texas Tech. Okay. Yukon, Vanderbilt, LSU, UCLA so far. But, like, do you guys think that, too? Because, like, if Duke... Okay, when Duke won the ACC, everyone was projecting them a 2 seed. So now you put LSU and Duke in the same bracket as UCLA. Like, that kind of seems tough, no? I don't know. That's kind of messed up. For the second overall 1 seed. Ole Miss can be dangerous. I agree with you. We've seen their lows, but we've also seen their highs. And Ole Miss, I hope they, make it to Sweet 16 so I can see them in Sacramento. That Minnesota pick, I'm still bummed about. But the top 4, like Duke, that's tight. LSU is better than Duke. Oh, no, I'm not saying LSU or Duke should have been the 2 seed over LSU. I'm saying that Duke was projected a 2 seed. So they kind of put a projected 2 seed also in UCLA's regional. That's how I kind of see that one. Like, that's crazy. UCLA kind of has a tough regional too. But I'm not going to get over that Minnesota one. I saw someone, I think it was South Carolina, they're glad they didn't have LSU as their 2 seed. And I agree. I feel like, man, you've already faced them so many times. They used to do that a lot with Pac-12 schools. They used to always put Pac-12 schools against each other. And it's like, man, spread them out. So the 2 seeds are Iowa and Michigan, I think. I think that's what it's going to shake out to be. Minnesota has been high in net all year. No shade to Minnesota. I just, I was more fan perspective of who I want to see in SAC. That's fine. Yeah, UCLA, I think they got screwed too. I think they have a tough regional for how well they did all season. They didn't want to put LSU with Texas or South Carolina. I agree. And I agree with that though. You got to put them somewhere else. They play each other multiple times a year. Let's see them, against other people. Because I hated, like I said, when they did it with a lot of Pac-12 schools back in the day. Like, spread them out. Like, have them face other people. Iowa goes to Fort Worth and Michigan gets South Carolina and SAC. I'll be down to see Michigan or Iowa in SAC. So, I'm cool with either. But... So you're saying Iowa and Fort Worth, so that would be Texas's 2 seed, and then Michigan will be South Carolina's 2 seed? Okay. They want to Shea Ralph against Gino. And Strong versus Blake's. Hey, I want to see it too. That'd be cool. UCLA had it tough during the regular, and they're going to have it tough again. Yeah. Their draw was not lucky. Nebraska versus Richmond. as the play-in. Western Richmond third in their own conference. Hey, these play-ins. Okay, who would you have though? Nebraska over Richmond? I think that's a great play-in. That's gonna be fun. I think Ole Miss beats Gonzaga and then beats Minnesota. That's what I would do in my bracket. If you guys haven't joined our bracket already, link in the description. Let's fill up the Women's Challenge bracket this year. We have a group going on through the Brookes Bench. The link is in our description. We're also doing the Eliminator. We're trying it out for the first year. I think it's going to be fun. Strong versus Blakes would be great. Huskies, Huskies, Huskies. All right, Bruce. We got Richmond over Nebraska. Okay. LSU doesn't have the depth down low. Okay. Number 1 seed, obviously, Texas. We're moving on to the next Fort Worth regional. Let's see who their 2 seed will be. Yes, Eric, that's right. Let's fill up the bracket. Fill up that group. Join, link in the description. Let's get both groups filled. Alrighty, Texas. Missouri State. Okay, another Missouri State or SF Austin. Okay. For that 16 spot. They're number 1 overall seed. We get South Carolina. Sac gets South Carolina. All right, Oregon. Let's see who they get to play. Virginia Tech Hokies. We haven't talked about them all season. Who do you guys have, Oregon or Virginia Tech?
The Hokies.
Virginia didn't do that bad this year. Virginia Tech did not do that bad this year.
You saw the highlight there at Stanford, and that kind of flipped their
Oregon or Virginia Tech.
outside of looking in on the bubble to being solid.
I think it could be another bracket buster. These 8-9, 7-10, those ones are the hardest. Okay, West Virginia, 4 seed. We got to vote for Oregon over Virginia Tech. Oregon. Okay, we got an Oregon. Oh, we got a Virginia Tech. We're split. We're split again. The Ducks, quack, quack. I take Oregon because I like their coach. Love the logic. All right, 5 seed. Let's see it. Kentucky. Aw, we don't get to go see Kenny Brooks. Man, they're taking all of the people we talk about away from us. We got another Oregon. We got another Oregon vote. Hey, they put Virginia Tech and Kentucky in the same regional. They want the drama. They want the drama. Man, I was kind of bummed. I did want to see Kentucky and Sac too. Man, James Madison. Okay. No Kenny Brooks, I know. Oh, we have another vote for Virginia Tech. Okay. Man, we don't get to see Louisville either? Okay, SAC Regional's cooked. SAC Regional's cooked. Because Louisville love them. I know someone said they're overrated, but I mean, I like Louisville. That's just a personal preference.
I think this is a real dangerous team in the entire field.
I like Louisville. Vermont. Okay. Man. I need to see the last SAC Regional because that's tough. It's kind of a bummer for me. Alabama. Louisville played good all year. Every game they lost. Yeah, I agree. I like Louisville. I think they would be so fun to watch. Thought Kentucky would be better. What seed does NC State get? Shoot. I don't know about that one. For real, we haven't even seen them pop up yet, huh? Dang, I am. Oh, Louisville. This is another good bracket right here. I mean, regional. Hey, yeah. Your last comment, Walls is tough. I feel just like, yeah. Walls be coming up with stuff. Oh, Michigan! So we're going to see Iowa. See, I'd rather have saw Michigan. Michigan's a 2 seed for Texas. They just gave Sack the leftovers. This is messed up. This is messed up. I'm heartbroken. Oh, my God. As an SC fan, I like how many bullets we've dodged. See, that's what I'm saying. I wanted to see good teams, and they said no. Forget that. Rough. Who's a 7-10? There you go. Who just? There's the NC State 7 seed. Dang. I'd want to see NC State too. This stinks. We're getting killed out here. Okay, who are they playing though? Tennessee. Who do you guys have on that game? That's a tough matchup. NC State or Tennessee? Let me hear it in the chat. Who do you guys have? NC State or Tennessee? Uh-oh. That's going to be a bracket buster, I think. We have Tennessee over NC State. We have a Tennessee over NC State prediction. See, like, Texas is regional. Outside of Louisville, because Louisville is a tough pool, I think. NC State over Tennessee. Okay, Tennessee will win. NC State. Okay, we're kind of still a little split. NC State. Okay, NC State just took the lead on that one. But I saw a couple Tennessees in there. I still think that's pretty tough. I still think that's a pretty tough matchup. I'd love to see that one. Louisville, different players. Oh. We got another Tennessee vote. I think that's tough. So, I mean, so that means Iowa is going to be South Carolina's 2 seed. Okay. TCU is a 2 seed or no? You're right. I don't think so. They're going to be a 3 seed. I like the Lady Vols, but it hasn't been there this year. I agree. It's just been a rough year. NC State and Tennessee were probably the 2 disappointments of the year. Yeah, I agree. NC State especially a big fall off. I mean, Tennessee too. Ooh. But, okay, so someone said TCU is a 2 seed or no. I don't think so. I think they'll give the 2 seed to Iowa. So that makes them a 3 seed. So we'll at least see Olivia Miles. Maybe. I don't know. TCU's been a little shaky these last couple games. Easy pass for South Carolina. We'll see. We'll see. Mike said 1 South Carolina, 2 Iowa, 3 TCU, 4 Oklahoma. Yep. I think that is right. I'm not too Hey Meg, can you hurry? I'm not too like that's cool. Actually, Aaliyah Chavez. I'll watch Aaliyah Chavez. That'd be tough. Sorry, don't mind the cat in the background. Only trouble. I would give Iowa a 4 seed. Whoa! That's crazy. That's crazy. Yukon versus South Carolina, LSU versus Texas. I'm done. That's your prediction? Cool. I do have a cat. Causing trouble, though. Interrupting the stream. So, yeah, I mean, I think Mike, you are right. That is the 1 through 4 seed in the SAC regional. The cat is a guest star. Yeah, causing trouble. Chavez is the worst. Oh my god. Hey, when she's hot, she's on. Big 12 and ACC don't get any 1 or 2 seeds, I think. Duke would have been the closest. Yeah, that Duke one I think is the most shocking. I'm still not over that. Duke being that 3 seed, that's yeah. They put Duke a 3, why not Iowa 4? Hey, we haven't seen it yet, so who knows might happen. That might happen. We might see that because like I said, I'm still shocked about the Duke one. That's crazy. Okay, we have Michigan. We have a prediction. Michigan making the Final Four. All right. Duke is way better than Iowa. Duke does have some good defense. Okay, we have a hot take. Hot take. I don't think UCLA makes it past the Sweet 16. Ooh-wee. That is a hot take. Duke and UCLA got... Yeah. I think UCLA pulled a tough regional. I think. 1 seed, South Carolina sack. This makes up for that. Those horrible other pools we pulled in the other regional. Get to see Dawn. Let's go. Okay, let's see who they pull. South Carolina should have Duke. Yeah, I don't think Duke should have been in that UCLA bracket. Southern or Samford. Everyone takes UCLA so lightly. The only team they lost to all year was Texas. Yep, and they play in the Big Ten. I agree. I was trying to make a case for UCLA. I was. Clemson. Okay, our 8 seeds Clemson. Okay. Someone has rebutted your hot take. They said, heck no, you're tripping. You're tripping about your UCLA take. USC! We get to see Jazzy Davidson. Okay, Clemson or USC? That's another bracket buster question. Clemson or USC? Who do you have? Clemson or USC? Another bracket buster. Oklahoma. There we go, the 4 seed. Yep, Dwayne Clemson, the A seed. We got a vote for USC and a vote for Clemson. We're split again. Another Clemson vote. Yeah, but whoever said, yeah, Clemson could be facing South Carolina in that second round. Idaho. Oh, we got USC. We got a USC vote and a Clemson vote. Oh, okay. Another USC. USC beats Tater Tech. That's crazy. Who's our 5 seed? I could care less to watch Michigan State. I'm sorry. If you guys are Michigan State fans, that's fine. I'm just not, like, hyped about these teams. Michigan State. You know, SAC Regional I thought was going to be fun. Michigan State, the 5 seed? Who are you taking on? Colorado State. Okay, let's move on to the other half of the regional. Scroll up. This is a bummer. Yeah, who's our 3 seed? TCU? Yeah, okay. Love it. I mean, I hope they make it to the Sweet 16 so I can watch Olivia Miles. I think she's tough. Man. Still kind of weak, though. Yeah. Okay. Who are you guys playing? San Diego, good for y'all. Good for y'all getting in there. It says Michigan State is beatable. Surprised they are a 5. I can see them as a 6. I'm not too high on Michigan State, so. The Tritons.
That was actually hilarious.
Where are they gonna jump to?
Thank you. All right, the 6 seed in this one.
6 seed.
That is the Washington Huskies.
Okay, I'll watch some Washington Huskies.
Their first 20 win season since
That'll be cool. I hope they make it to the Sweet 16. Oh wait, they probably won't make it to the Sweet 16. They'll have to play TCU.
11 seed and South
Never mind.
State, the Jackrabbits for the
South Dakota State. Oh, they had a little run last year.
joining D1 in 2005 6.
Don't overlook Kentucky. They beat LSU. You all right?
For the 32nd
Iowa. There's our 2 seed. Iowa. I really would have rather watched Michigan, but it's okay. I do like Iowa. I think they're doing things. I know you guys aren't high on Iowa. I know some of you aren't.
I'm excited to see what Iowa's going to do.
Better free.
Excellent.
Who's the 7th? Or, okay, they got to go 15 first.
the 15th seed in this region.
Fairleigh Dickinson.
Second NCAA tournament appearance.
Okay.
Last one
Go Knights.
season where they lost to the first round. The TCU.
For real, Mike.
Seed.
As an SC fan, I'm getting tired of Iowa in the tourney. Yeah. Georgia.
Coach defense, this Georgia team.
I like Georgia.
Defense, they only give up
Good for them.
60 points a game. That is what's going to carry them in this NCAA tournament.
Their 22 wins are tied for its most in the last 8.
Go Georgia.
Taking on either the Cavs or the
Who?
Sun Devils.
Virginia or Arizona State? I love that play-in. Who do you guys have, Virginia or Arizona State? I really like that play-in. That's not a play-in. First 4. Right. I like that. That's gonna be a fun one. I'll tune into that one for sure.
The number 1 seed
South Carolina pulled a good bracket. I mean, I think.
4.
I know I saw some concerns about the Clemson potential matchup.
Now we know their path. What?
UVA versus ASU is a nice matchup. I agree. Who do you guys have? Virginia or Arizona State, though?
Demographic is for women's college basketball fans watching this.
Mike, I agree. South Carolina has a favorable bracket. I agree with you.
None of the TikTok dances. I think some of our
We gotta vote for Arizona State and vote for Virginia. Forks up. All right. Hey, I liked how Arizona State played during their tournament. I thought it was pretty tough. Arizona State, I think it's a coin flip. I like the matchup though.
Their path actually is not too bad.
Yeah, I'm not mad. I mean, going to Sacramento, having to go across the country, that is tough.
Yeah, look at this: South Carolina, Iowa, TCU, Oklahoma.
You can't be mad as a game.
South Carolina got a good bracket.
Only across the country once. Because if they make
I'll
it to
go
the
with
final
Arizona State over Virginia. Okay.
and they get that shot in Oklahoma, perhaps.
Yukon, Texas toss up. Oh, okay.
Be an interesting game.
obviously South
And we have another Arizona State.
Carolina. We'll see who has the easiest path as
2 Arizona State votes.
a little bit later as we welcome in our 6th member of our show.
Wait, they're gonna go over who has the easiest path? Look at Holly Rowe.
Stay tuned. We're talking to the
Oh, Holly.
when we come back.
Bro, Holly did not just do that.
That was great.
Okay, we have a prediction. South Carolina versus Yukon in the chat. Again. I don't think I would be. That's gonna be fun. Oklahoma over Carolina. That's crazy. Hey. Johnny. I know Sac was rough. I mean, UConn's bracket was nice in the sense that those would be fun matchups to watch. Like, they have fun teams that I think are getting hot at the end. Like, UConn's bracket, they have all the teams that were getting hot towards the end of the season, which I was enjoying watching play. So I am jealous of Fort Worth. I think you guys are going to see some really good games. Caden said Louisville and Texas will be the final matchup for that side of the bracket, in my opinion. Okay. Dwayne said South Carolina has the easiest path. UConn has the next easiest path. Okay. Nux, is that how you say your name? Lady Vols win it all. LMAO. Yeah, that was a good touch at the end. Staley gonna have the team ready after that loss. Yep. It's gonna be tough for a team to beat them unless refs swallow the whistle. Oklahoma already beat South Carolina. I mean, that's true, but bro, There ain't no way. There ain't no way. Aaliyah Chavez was going crazy that game. That was like out of her mind great that game. I don't see it happening again. There's just no way. Mike said Yukon has a brutal bracket. South Carolina has the most favorable bracket. Texas is losable. UCLA is a road grader. See, yeah, Yukon, I think for being the overall seed, yeah, Yukon, they gave them a crazy pull. But I also think UCLA the same. Like, those two are your top 1 seeds, right? And I think they kind of got cooked. Oh, we have another vote for Louisville versus Texas. Okay. We have a vote for Texas winning it all. Hey, Texas looked good in the SEC championship game. Nuck said Lady Vols probably be out first round against NC State. We already lost to them once this year. Hey, I think it's going to be a tough matchup, though, NC State versus Tennessee. I think it could go either way. Bruce said, I think the 1 seeds are all going to make it to the Final Four. Maybe LSU spoils things, but I just don't see other teams losing to anyone but each other. And I like that take because when all the 1 seeds are playing each other, it's been so tough. But I don't know. It's gonna be fun. Terminator said, "Nah, you're not gonna have Louisville beating my Silas Swords." I think that'll be a good matchup, though. Dwayne said Oklahoma hit the perfect storm against South Carolina. Doubt it's repeatable. No, yeah. I mean, Chavez, man, she was on fire that game. Mr. Johnny Bracket Brain. Yeah, everyone get your bracket brains going. And if you haven't already, join our group. The Brookes Bench Bracket Challenge group. We're doing that one and the Eliminator. Join it. Mike said, I think Yukon hasn't been tested, so the committee had to give them 1 overall due to undefeated, but wanted them to earn it. That's tough. That sucks if that's true. Okay. Are they going to go over the easiest path right now? Is that what we're doing? Yeah, how did you get to number 1 overall seed? Let's hear what they have to say.
Yeah, thanks, Holly. You got that right. A whole lot of conversation. We watched a whole lot of good basketball between those 2 teams. So the debate was pretty close the whole time. As you can see, just 2 terrific teams who won a whole lot of games. Went to a committee vote, and we watched a lot of Yukon. We watched a lot of UCLA as a group.
Okay.
The vote ultimately gave the edge to Yukon.
What helped give them that
Yeah,
edge?
what helped? Yeah.
Yeah, I would say observable component was talked about a whole lot.
Observable component. Okay.
Throughout the year.
The eye test.
To the end. UCLA did a lot of winning as well, but ultimately, committee felt like observable component with Yukon really gave the edge.
We look at some of
I
the
can
other
see that,
teams
though, the
that
eye
are
test.
on that
Yukon
host
passed the eye
level.
test.
Everybody wants to host and stay home. I thought an interesting one was the 16-17 seed with Minnesota edging out Maryland at 16 over 17. What was that conversation?
Oh, that's what happened there. Minnesota edged
edged
Maryland.
That's a very good question.
We would have saw Maryland.
Maryland had wonderful seasons, and Minnesota had the edge on the metrics with the net, the WOB.
Oh,
schedule really
their net
bad,
was better.
so
Sorry.
Had an edge there, and then Minnesota down the stretch playing just a little bit stronger than Maryland.
Yeah, Maryland was fumbling the bag down the stretch.
Okay, WOB is wins above bubble. I know people out there are like,
WOB.
The WOB wins above bubble team. Tell me a little bit.
Silas Swords is a bracket buster.
As you look at this and you place teams in the bracket and in the pods, you want to make sure that the pods are balanced. How do you assess that? What tools do you have to do so?
Oh, no, you're not doing the bracket? You gotta do a bracket. This is fun. You might win.
Add up the true seed for each of the teams in each of those pods. And that first 4 lines.
Maryland should be in sack. Meg, we know. You're in the chat.
Numbers, when you tally those 4 seed line columns, to be no more than 5. And this
For us, we were rooting for Maryland over Minnesota because Megan's a Maryland fan.
very balanced bracket, and we're really proud.
Chavez is a bracket buster. Yeah, because if she's hot,
Some of the principles of not having conference teams meet.
it's gonna be rough, especially from that 3, bro.
Conference realignment and expansion. I know that's getting harder and harder. We do have some conference teams meeting before a regional final this year.
Comment says Yukon had several non-conference games that would have been more of a test. USC, no Juju. Notre Dame, Miles transferred. Ohio State, Cody transferred. Tennessee tanked.
We're committed to first and
I see what you're saying.
to meet one another. That is one of our principles. And then beyond that, we do our best following the seed line and trying to do what we can to avoid those types of matchups.
Yeah, see?
But it is unavoidable given the number of teams.
They do, yeah.
Thank you so much, Amanda Braun. 5 years on this committee.
See, they say they try to make it avoidable, but I swear it happens more often than none.
NCAA women's basketball. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Holly.
Christine.
Thanks, Holly. She does it all. Holly does.
Man.
That's why she got this you.
We have one for Texas taking it all. Jordan.
One seeds, UCLA, Yukon. The discrepancy.
And then Gallon
The one thing that Amanda said
has LSU taking it all.
part in this was observable component. When she watches the games, when they watch Yukon, they just feel like that team.
Observable component. Everyone make note of that when we're talking about it next year of what do they take in consideration over the number 1 overall seed.
You think about strength of schedule, they're first in the country. Yukon
Yeah, get that bracket done.
beat 12 top 25 teams compared to Yukon's 5. But the observable component to me matters.
LSU and Oklahoma are my possible chalk busters. Side note, LSU will not have coach. Oh yeah, that is right. He's going Rutgers. Mike said need Clemson to beat SoCal because I like the matchup way more against. Bro, the Tater Tech is crazy.
UCLA has a case, but overall Yukon, they have consistently been the team. And I know that they're in the
Yeah.
Big East. They can't help being in the Big East, and they dominated. It's not like they won in the Big East by an average
Yeah.
of 15 points. They won in the Big East by an average
It's true. The whole Yukon argument is true. They're crushing their opponents. I think they do pass the eye test. I'm not shocked that they're overall number 1. They look great. Yeah, put it in the Discord because I think it's funny.
Yukon, the toughest team to game plan against, and that to me is why they're number 1.
And I think also Yukon's won 50 games in a row now, and I know there's a big debate
Yukon has won 50 games in a row. It's crazy.
which team should be the number 1 overall. The one person I think who does not care at all about who is the number 1 overall is Gino Oriana.
Yeah. I mean, realistically though,
March than Gino Oriana. They've been to 17 of the last 18.
who cares? Number 1 overall. You gotta win either way, right? We have a Final Four prediction in the chat. Caden, I hope I said your name right. My Final Four is South Carolina, LSU, Texas, and Yukon.
33 points. They look at
Okay.
this year as they did
I think it's
those losses that correct.
I think it's hard to go against all the number 1 overall seeds.
Doesn't matter who they're
What are your guys' thoughts on that for your Final Four?
I had him as the 1 overall.
Yukon versus Texas final toss-up.
And they just look like the best team in the country. Now, this is not to say that we watch UCLA play and we see some
Yeah, I don't know if I can go against the top 1 seeds in my bracket. I mean, what are your guys' thoughts? I know we had a couple people put LSU in that Final Four, but I think it's gonna be tough.
UCLA has improved from last year in the final.
Who cares about number 1 is right? It is right. You gotta win, regardless. We have an agree.
Ledger Walker's having a phenomenal year as well. This is a talent
Not the
that
same
UCLA.
UCLA team. They're an excellent team.
Brian said, I test LSU look unstoppable the first 12 games of the season, then SEC conference play started. We have another Final Four prediction, South Carolina, UCLA, Texas, and Yukon. I think that's mine too. Bruce said, I really think my bracket is going to have all 1 seeds. I think mine is too. And I feel like that hasn't happened for me in a long time when I'm doing my bracket. Maybe I'll take LSU so it's not as boring. Just make multiple brackets. Katie said, I'm just thinking that UCLA has to go against a strong Ole Miss team and then a strong LSU team. Yeah, UCLA's bracket is no joke. But we have UCLA stands in here. They're not taking that disrespect. I think it'll be a great matchup. It's gonna be a good matchup. Gallon said, I will say Ole Miss could be a spoiler. Those girls can play. I agree. If they're on their P's and Q's, Ole Miss is tough. Betts is on a mission. UCLA looks scary good. Yeah, I think UCLA is tough too. It's gonna be hard to go against UCLA in your bracket when you're deciding. Texas Yukon would be a great final. Wait, they can't be a final. Dwayne said he has Yukon, South Carolina, UCLA, and Michigan. That's not the one I was thinking. That's a real curveball. Any other Final Four predictions out there? Because I really do think it's going to be hard to be rooting against these 1 seeds. I think they played some really good basketball all season. I'm just trying to think. Like, I mean, the 2 seeds have been pretty solid, but it's like those 1 seeds have been playing really good basketball. Kaden said, or who knows, UCLA could win it all in spite of me. That's how it always goes. That's how it always goes. Explanations in Discord. All right. Wait, hold on. Let me read this. I think Texas is the toughest regional. Okay. Mr. Donnie, upset picks. Colorado State over Michigan State. JMU over Kentucky. That's crazy. JMU over Kentucky? Okay. Dwayne said, I've seen Texas struggle also, as in LSU and Vandy. I don't know. Yukon versus Michigan. South Carolina versus Louisville. The only likely upset I see is Michigan over Texas. Really? Explain more on that one. I don't know about that one. And maybe LSU over UCLA. I think that's the most popular pick by this chat. That's the most popular upset between the higher seeds. LSU over UCLA. Wait, they used to be able to play for Texas. South Carolina book it, Final Four, and Yukon. I think that's the most popular pick so far in our chat. Hey, I need y'all to download that tournament challenge like this commercial saying and join our bracket. There's 99 people viewing this. Why don't we have 99 people in the group? It'll be fun. Let's just play. The link is in the description to join our March Madness bracket group. Submit your brackets. You guys have a lot of opinions on upsets and all that. I want to see it. Let's see who's right at the end of the year, at the end of the season. We go live throughout March Madness. We'll be tracking our group, shouting you out. Let's see who wins it all. Watch all the 1 seeds lose. That'd be crazy. Dwayne said, I'll get in the group. Yes, join. Love to see it. Can't fill out bracket till 9. No, I feel you, but you can join the group. We can join the group. Let's see it. All 43 national champions have been top 3 seeds. That's a great stat. I don't know if you guys are still watching the broadcast, but that's a crazy stat. Bro, look, it says download the app. Download the app, fill out your women's bracket. Join the group. The Brookes Bench link is in the description of this live. Let's get it popping. When do the game times come out? I don't think they said, did they? Okay, let's hear it.
You know what? I didn't talk about them when their team was revealed. Oregon, I'm going Katie Fiso. She's their point guard. I had Oregon. She grew up inspired by Sue Bird. Watched all of Sue Bird's games.
Keep Oregon on your radar, maybe?
So I'm excited for Cherish 15.6 assists this season as a sophomore.
I know they had a disappointing SEC tournament, but everyone will come to
Let's hear it.
of
Michaela Blakes. Vandy, I think, should bounce back, hopefully, for the sake of them. What? Duke versus LSU in the Sweet 16 could be fire. I agree, but I won't be watching it. No.
We watched when she was a freshman out in the regional in Seattle when she was playing for Ohio State, and my eyes were like, holy cow, she already looks like a pro.
Oh wait, no, LSU isn't.
She's playing a different role.
Am I tripping? LSU is in. Oh no, is LSU in Fort Worth? My bad. I don't think they can beat UCLA. I'll join when I'm ready. Mike! You don't have to submit your bracket yet. Just join the group. Just join the group. Like and subscribe. Thank you. Thank you, John. Thank you. Like and subscribe. And join that bracket. I think this thing... Oh, it ends at 6. Final thoughts. Final predictions. Put them in the chat.
For me, that's Sacramento too. I mean,
Dawn just switched to Prada hoodie finally. Upset alert by Daniel. South Dakota State beats Washington. Oh.
Toughest first round matchup. It's gotta be your school, right?
Here.
Tennessee, NC State.
Tennessee, NC State, toughest first round matchup. I agree.
Both of those teams, the way they ended their season, these are two strong.
And that was the most split, I think, in our comments between NC State and Tennessee.
That's the toughest one. Everybody agrees.
That's going to be a bracket buster.
Chambers, I got something coming for you. We'll have the that's true. That is very true.
That is going to be a bracket. Join the group. I'm in.
Who are you giving the ball to?
That's the comments we like to see.
we already did it before.
Oh, yeah, true. Yes. I'm gonna give it. You can answer it.
Oh, BJ said Green Bay beats Minnesota. Okay.
She will either take the shot and make it.
Princeton makes the Sweet 16. Okay, these are some bold takes. What are more bold takes?
Because she can score in so many different.
Bro, you guys in these outfit
We
predictions
were given names, and AZ was who we started with, and we went AZ over.
are crazy.
Yeah. Okay, so Yukon, obviously, across the board here. That's who we give the ball to. I agree with you on AZ side. All right. That's
All right.
fun. 68 teams. Now, no.
Okay, you guys know the bracket. It's out now. I better see you guys in the group. I want to compete against you guys. We all three do. Because some of these bold predictions are crazy, and if they come out true, you guys might win. A 1 seed loses in the Sweet 16. Villanova beats Tech. Okay. TCU has the potential to lose in the second round. I'm not shocked by that statement. They've been struggling a little bit. They have been struggling a little bit. Okay, guys. We'll be coming out with a bracket, breakdown. Because I want to hear Brooke and Meg's opinions on the bracket, who has the hardest bracket, all that. But just initially looking at it, just watching it with you guys, yeah, Yukon and UCLA did not, I don't think, get a favorable bracket. So, yeah, we're going to have to do a bracket breakdown and really break down each regional. And, yeah, it's going to be fun. So, make sure to join the groups that we have in our description. I know you guys can't fill out the brackets yet, but you can at least join the group. Have it reserved. Get in there. We'll be talking about it all week. So make sure you guys get in and see who wins. Thank you guys for tuning in to live with me. This was fun. We gotta do this. We gotta do this next year. But stay tuned for more content. Basically, the rest of March. We'll probably be recording almost every single day of March. Like, subscribe, share, and let's have fun. Join the bracket. Link in the description. All right, see you guys. Peace.